Hey guys, this is Frozen Thing Studios here, and welcome back to another video. And this is no ordinary video. This is a special video on a very special day. Today is the 100th anniversary of Disney, and yes, and I mean today, October 16, 1923 was the day that Disney was founded by the legendary Walt Disney. Yeah, he is a legend. Oh yeah, and his brother Roy E. Disney too. And yes, so yeah, happy 100th anniversary to the greatest studio of all time. Not just the best animation studio, but the best studio in general, like ever. Yeah, I know that this studio has a massive hate base, like probably even more of a hate base than any other studio. But I don't care what anyone else says. Disney will always be in my heart. Like, so to celebrate Disney's 100th anniversary, I am going to be giving you guys this long overdue list for my favorite Walt Disney Animation Studios movies. So when I say Walt Disney Animation Studios movies, I mean the movies from the Disney canon. So no Pixar or no nothing else from Disney. Just the Walt. There's just their peak animated movies. Without further ado, if you wanna know what my favorite Walt Disney Animation Studios movies are, then just keep watching. But first let's start off with five honorable mentions. So yeah, these movies may not have made my top 10 favorite my top 10 list, but they're still perfect masterpieces. And so my honorable mentions are Peter Pan, Lilo and Stitch, Moana, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Little Mermaids. Yep, they all barely made the list, but they're still excellent films. But yeah, let's get right into it. At number 10, oh boy, this is going to be controversial to only have this at number 10, but Beauty and the Beast, the one Walt Disney Animation Studios movie to get nominated for Best Picture, and a lot of people's favorite Disney movie. This is most people's favorite Disney movie, and I can see why most would put this as their favorite Disney movie. But to me personally, there are other Disney movies I personally enjoy more, but at least Be Grateful, Beauty and the Beast still made a top 10. Yeah, that's a reason why this is considered to be one of, if not the most beloved Disney classic of all time. Because this movie is just, I mean, it's just perfect. You can't change a thing. And not even that live action remake could improve on this perfection of a movie. Now, what makes this low on the list is that I feel like this movie, I don't know if it's very rewatchable. I haven't rewatched this movie in years, and but every time I think about this movie, I think it is just really magnificent. And this movie will always age well. Like, there is no way in hell that this movie will get outdated. But yeah, I mean, this is the movie that changed Disney for the better, because not only did this get not just Disney but animation in general a Best Picture nomination, but I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, whether it be just the gorgeous animation, the beautiful landscapes, Belle just being one of the best Disney princesses. In fact, I said I called Ariel the best Disney Renaissance era princess. I'm not sure if I think I said that Ariel was my favorite Disney Revival age princess. Well, but yeah, now I think Belle is the true best Disney Renaissance era princess. I mean, and most certainly in my top five favorite princess of all time. I'd love to do a best Disney princess list someday, but not right now. But yeah, the writing in this movie is just perfection. Just a perfect message that it doesn't matter who you love. It doesn't matter by the looks. even if you're a beast, what matters more is your heart, and that's pretty much what the plot is about. It's about heart, and it's about not judging us one by the looks, but rather by the how much heart he has, and then you got the handsome prince who is cold-hearted. Gaston. Gaston is a top 10 Disney villains. I absolutely love Gaston. What the hell is that? But yeah, yeah, Gaston is a top 10 Disney villains. Yeah, he is just so menacing. And yeah, he's definitely one of the best characters in this movie. And the songs, man, the songs. I don't think Beauty and the Beast is the best song in the film, like what everyone else says, but it is a beautiful song. It is a song of beauty. My personal favorite song would be "Be Our Guest." "Be Our Guest, put our service to the Zach." Yeah, that song is amazing. Yeah, I mean, this is probably my favorite of the Best Picture nominees that came out in 1991. Yeah, Best Picture nominees are from Oscars in 1992. I don't mind Silence of the Lambs winning of Best Picture over this one, but I wish we could get an animated movie to win Best Picture. I think this could have won. Yeah, this is my second favorite movie of 1991. Terminator 2 is definitely the best movie of that year. So yeah, Beauty and the Beast comes in number 10. At number 9, You Ain't Never Had a Friend Like Me, Aladdin. Yeah, what a movie, man. Yeah, what a masterpiece of a movie. Yeah, I know, putting this above a Beauty and the Beast and also the incoming films, you're gonna be like, wait, how are these movies better than Beauty and the Beast? Well, it's just more enjoyable. It's just more for me. But I mean, come on, you can't deny Alliance as a masterpiece. I mean, there's no way anyone cannot say Alliance is a masterpiece because this is probably the most entertaining of the Disney Renaissance era films. Yeah, this movie is a classic that can be remembered, and yeah, I even watched the Broadway version of this, although it was in a Disney cruise. But yeah, I mean, this movie is just so full of energy. It's just so comedic. I love how lighthearted it is, and I absolutely love this story of a prince who wants to get the girl's attention. Aladdin wants to become a famous rich prince to impress Jasmine, the girl he loves. But turns out he's apparently just a street rat. And a thief who's actually poor, and he steals to fend for himself. And this movie has, again, just like Beauty and the Beast, this movie also has a message that it doesn't matter how you look like. What matters is if you have heart. And I think this movie is just so full of heart, and everything. Like, I absolutely love Aladdin. Just such a great main character. Jasmine is definitely one of the best characters of the film. No, definitely my favorite character in the film. Wait, no. No, actually, Jasmine is my favorite. Actually, Jasmine is my second favorite character. Jafar is such a terrifying villain. And he's actually my second favorite Disney Renaissance era villain. Everyone knows what number one is. I think it's obvious, but Jafar is actually my second favorite. Oh wait, no, I forgot about one. But yeah, Jafar is my third favorite Disney Renaissance villain. But Genie is definitely the best character. I think we can all agree. As much as I love Jasmine, I think Genie just takes the spotlight from Jasmine, just with his energy, his character, and even Robin Williams' electrifying performance. Oh yeah, and also I stand by saying that I prefer Naomi Scott's Jasmine in the remake over this Jasmine. I still stand by saying that. I don't care what anyone else says. I mean, Naomi Scott's Jasmine is just amazing. But yeah, and the songs, man, all the songs are perfection. From Arabian Nights to One Job Ahead of the Road Streets to You Ain't Never Had a Friend Like Me. My personal favorite song in the film, Friend Like Me, to Prince Ali, Ali is here, Ali Ababa, to a whole new world. I mean, just so much incredible songs. And even if there isn't too many songs, this movie still rocks the house there. And yeah, and it's just great. So yeah, Aladdin comes in at number 9. At number 8, I'll make a man out of you with a Mulan. Yep, Mulan. Yeah, I know you guys are gonna be like, wait, how is Mulan better than Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin? Well, I don't care. Mulan is perfection. I absolutely love this movie. And as a huge fan of girl power movies myself, I think this movie is a prime example of how you do girl power. It sounds like this movie sounds like people are underrating this movie. I think this is one of the more underrated films in the Disney Renaissance era. Like, I think this. I mean, I'm like the only one who ranks this among one of the best Disney Renaissance era films. Like, I absolutely love it, and actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Even from Bella area, Mulan is the best Disney Renaissance era princess. Period. Yeah, I made up my mind. I know I didn't really like think about this before, but I mean, I actually now think that Mulan is the best Disney Renaissance era princess. Although I know there are some who say that Mulan isn't the best Disney. Mulan isn't really a Disney princess. She's just a warrior. But I mean, to me, she's kind of a Disney princess. It kind of makes sense. But yeah, this movie's fantastic, man. I mean, where do I even get started with this? But as a huge fan of girl power movies myself, I absolutely love how this is a perfect example of girl power. This is one of the best representation of girl power. This is a movie that will inspire young girls and maybe even boys to stand up for themselves because that's what this movie is about. I mean, I absolutely love Mulan's character development, his character arc, and her journey of just like trying to save her father's life by fighting in the army, and then that's actually one of the reasons as to why I consider this one of the best Disney Renaissance era films because of how this movie inspires us to stand up. Oh wait, I already said that, but. Oh yeah, but because of all the intense action, yeah, intense action, yeah. And I absolutely love Mushu. Mushu is Eddie Murphy's best performance. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Donkey fans, but Eddie Murphy is better as Mushu than as a donkey. Who agrees with me down below? Let me know in the comments. And Shan Yu is an underrated villain. Yeah, I know people say, oh, I know Shan Yu is actually the reason as to why people aren't a fan of this movie. Why people don't consider this a top tier Renaissance era because of how they don't like Shan Yu. But to me, I love Shan Yu. He's really scary and dark. Yeah, sure, he's no Scar or Frollo or Jafar or Gaston, or even Ursula, but. Yeah, I just love Shan Yu, man. He is just wow. And the songs, man, the songs, the songs, like, wow. I mean, I know there's a lot of songs here. There's only 4 songs, but 2 of them are actually among the best Disney are in the best. But 2 of these songs are in conversation for the greatest Disney songs of all time. Particularly, I'll Make a Man Out of You, the fan favorite song, Make a Man of You. But my personal favorite Mulan song, When Will My Okay, no, I can't sing it. I'm bad at it. Sorry, I suck at singing this. But Reflection, Who Am I Inside? Yeah, that song. Sorry, I'll Make a Man Out of You, but Reflection is the GOAT song in this movie, so yeah. Love Mulan. Yeah, number 8, great spot for this. At number 7, Tarzan. Yeah, I know, another Disney Renaissance era that people don't see as one of the best don't see as one of the greatest Disney Renaissance era films, but and I think this movie might kind of be underrated, underappreciated. But Tarzan to me is actually my second favorite Disney movie of all time. Second only behind my second favorite Disney Renaissance era of all time. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I haven't even touched upon their revival age films yet, but spoiler alert, later on you'll see a lot of revival age movies. But yeah, freaking love Tarzan, man. I mean, what happens when you put the director of Enchanted and the director of the Frozen movies, Kevin Lima and Chris Buck, and have them work together to make one movie? You make this masterpiece of a film. This is my favorite movie of 1999. Yes, even over The Iron Giant and Toy Story 2, over The Matrix and The Green Mile, I think Tarzan is the best movie of 1999. Yeah, my God. Maybe it might be biased putting this as my second favorite Disney Renaissance era because of Chris Buck. Chris Buck is my favorite director of all time because he directed my favorite movie, which yes, spoiler, I think you already know what's coming in the top. But I'll just say it's a certain Chris Buck movie. And yeah, Chris Buck is the greatest director. And the Tarzan just shows it, man. This movie is just perfect. I mean, from the how do I say this? From just the story alone, the story about a human being who was raised by gorillas to just him living out in the woods, and the brilliantly executed environmental message to just the mother and son bonding between Kala and Tarzan, and even the underrated Clayton, who may be one of the weaker Disney Renaissance era villains, but he's still like a great villain to this movie featuring my Disney Renaissance era crush, Jane. Now at this point it's become hard for me to decide that who is my true favorite Disney Renaissance era. Like now it's a tough choice between Jane, Mulan, Belle, and Ariel, and also Meg from Hercules as well. I consider Meg as a top tier Disney Renaissance era princess, even if she isn't. Even if Hercules isn't one of my favorite Disney movies, and it's not quite close to being my top 10, honestly. Not even my top 20, but even though I still love Hercules, there's just better Disney classics than that. But yeah, also maybe right now, even though Jane is my Disney Renaissance era crush, I'd still take Mulan. I still prefer Mulan slightly more because Mulan is because of how badass Mulan is, and yeah. But I mean, it's tough at this point, but I don't mind yet. And also the songs. I know people hate on the songs just because it's more of background songs and the characters don't sing, but who cares? I mean, this is Phil Collins' the best song he's ever written. I mean, songs like Two Worlds, One Family, You'll Be in My Heart, which this movie will be in my heart. To my personal favorite Tarzan song, Son of Man, look to the sky, lift your spirits and set me free. Son of Man, yeah. That's my favorite, my personal favorite Tarzan song. Yeah, love Tarzan, man. Tarzan, man, what a masterpiece. At number 6, Tangled. When will my life begin? Yeah, it's hard for me to sing girl songs, but yeah, Tangled is the first Disney. It is the first Disney revival age films to be on this list, and number 6 for good reasons, because I love Tangled. I know people who say that who consider Tangled as their favorite Disney revival age films, and I can totally see why. Yeah, because Tangled was actually the first Disney Walt Disney Animation Studios movies I saw in cinemas, and yeah, this movie remains close to my heart. Like it is just a masterpiece. And this is to me the best animated movie of 2010. Yes, even over even over Megamind, even over Toy Story 3, even over How to Train Your Dragon, even over all those amazing animated films of 2010. I think Tangled tops them all. Tops them all. I wouldn't quite say this is my favorite movie 2010 because Inception exists, but this is my second favorite movie of 2010 now. This is my second favorite movie 2010, second only behind Inception, man. I mean, where do even get started with this? Yeah, Rapunzel is one of my Disney princess crush. Yeah, yeah, Rapunzel right now is one of the best Disney princesses, like top tier. I think right now I think I'm gonna say right now, Rapunzel might probably be my second favorite Disney princess of all time. Yeah, right as of now, I do think Asha could top Rapunzel as my second favorite. Everyone knows what number one is. I don't need to say it. Yeah, Rapunzel to Rapunzel is just everything, man. She just carries the movie. And Rapunzel may be my crush of 2010, either her or Ariana from Inception. Yeah, and I absolutely love her, how relatable she is. And I know this whole this abusive mother trapping her daughter in the in locked inside the house cliche, but I think this one executes it really well. And for 2010 standards, I mean, usually early 2010s animation would look outdated, like Cuff Cuff, Despicable Me, but Tangled manages to actually look better than anything I've seen in the early 2010s. Yeah, out of all the early 2010s movies, this one just looks the most gorgeous of them all. And yeah, Flynn Rider is one of the best Disney princes. I mean, Disney prince. And to me, I think yeah, and Zachary Levi nails the role of Flynn Rider. I think to me, Flynn Rider and Shazam would both be tied as my favorite Zachary Levi performance. Even though Tangled is better than both Shazam movies, I think Zachary Levi still does an excellent job portraying both characters equally. And the songs the songs in this movie, like the songs, man, like holy crap. The songs like when will my life begin, to Mother Knows Best, and Night Last, and I See the Light, which is the best song of 2010. Actually, technically, I would say that Envy Adams' song, Black Sheep, by Brie Larson, would be my favorite song of 2010. That song is from Scott Pilgrim, by the way. But this song is still magnificent. All the songs here are still magnificent, especially I See the Light. And Mother Gothel is one of the best Disney villains. Yeah, such one of the best Disney revival age villains. Such a perfect villain that, although that isn't really a twist villain, because we already know that she's evil from the start. Yeah, literally we haven't gotten a Disney revival age we haven't gotten a Disney revival age villain who's just a straight villain, with everyone knowing that she was evil from the start, without making a twist villain. We haven't even gotten that in ages yet. Thankfully, Wish will bring that back with King Magnifico, I really miss those days. And also, yes, she may be a twist villain to Rapunzel herself, because Rapunzel doesn't know that Mother Gothel is evil until the end. But yeah, and speaking of end, oh my goodness, that ending is dark and grim. Like especially when Mother Gothel stabs Flynn in the back, and oh my goodness, that's probably one of the best scenes in the film, alongside that I See the Light sequence. Yeah, I love how dark and grim it can get at the end. So yeah, Tangled is just amazing, just perfect, just a perfect movie. And also, yes, this movie is very mature, and every single characters are great. Even the Sabington brothers, yeah, even like some of the side characters, the pirates and stuff, even they're great. Yeah, so yeah, love Tangled. At number five, the most underrated Disney film, one of the most underrated Disney films on this list, Big Hero 6. Yeah, big. I know. Putting Big Hero 6 in my top five Disney movies is a hot take because I know a lot of people say that Big Hero 6 is just okay, it's overrated, it's mid, but I don't give a flying crap about what anyone says. Big Hero 6 is a goddamn masterpiece. And yeah, this is what happens when Disney pitches this idea of combining a Marvel comic book to make and making a Marvel movie inside within a Disney in a Walt Disney Animation Studios movie, and you get this. And yes, Big Hero 6 is based on the Marvel comic book. Yeah, I know you guys are as shocked as I am. Even I was shocked when I heard that Big Hero 6 was based on a comic book. And as a result, you get the best animated movie of 2014. This epic, brilliant film right here. And I don't care what Lego Movie or How to Train Dragon fans say. I think this movie rightfully deserved the best animated feature win. Yeah, this movie, like, just wow. I mean, where do I even get started with this? Yeah, yeah. First of all, this movie. I mean, yeah. Where do I even get started with this? Yeah, first of all, yeah. This is one of the most rewatchable Disney movies, and it is one of those Disney movies where I memorize every single quote here. Yeah. I still remember this was actually my favorite movie of all time back when this came out. And even for my birthday back in January 2015, I literally had a Big Hero 6 related kick. Yeah, I watched this movie literally non-stop over and over again at a time. I never stopped. And it came up to the point where it's like what I just said. I remember every single line. I mean, I just love how entertaining this movie is. Yeah, this is just a blast from start to finish. I absolutely love all the characters. All of them are just amazing. Just amazing. Like with the relatable hero to the lovable Baymax to my personal favorite character in the movie, Go-Go, Honey Lemon. Although Honey Lemon is a bit overrated because I know a lot of people are attracted to her, but honestly I don't have a crush on Honey Lemon. I'm more on Go-Go and on Cass too. Yeah, on Cass is one of the best movie mothers. I don't care she's not a mother technically, but she has all the qualities you can think of for a movie mother. The action scenes are absolutely intense. Throughout, I absolutely love Yokai, and Callahan is an underrated twist villain. I personally defend Callahan. His motivation actually does make sense. You actually understand where he's coming from, and you may see Cray as the true villain because Cray is the reason as to why Callahan became evil. And yes, this movie also features Shay Phyllis's favorite line in all of movie history. That was his mistake. Yeah, that was his mistake totally. But I think what makes this movie like truly special and truly stand out is how deep it is. Yes, this movie is so deep. It touches on deep themes of dealing with the death of loved ones. Yeah, this movie had the balls to kill off Tadashi. This movie had the balls to kill off Tadashi and then we get this whole we get this whole idea of dealing with of Hero just suffering, just feeling depressed that he lost his brother and he must deal with it, and he mostly deals with it by getting revenge. Yeah, there's even themes of revenge as well as Hero literally forms a group of superheroes to get revenge on Tadashi's killer, the yokai, and it's even like this emotional scene of Hero and Tadashi, of Hero watching Tadashi's video of making Baymax through the screen, and man, it is just beautiful. It's hard not to cry in that scene. And yeah, this I will never forget the experience where I literally took my friends, my best friends, back in elementary to go see his movie in a premiere screening, in a special press screening. Yes, I saw a special press screening of this movie. Yeah, it was beautiful. And yes, this movie released in one of the best times for animation. I think 2014 is the best year for is the best year for animation in the 2010s decade. I mean, you literally got films like this, the Lego Movie, How to Train Your Dragon 2, The Book of Life, just elite level masterpieces. And although it's not quite my favorite movie for 2014, I would say that this is my third favorite movie 2014. Yeah, my Interstellar is still the best movie of 2014 with Whiplash being second, but Big Hero 6 is definitely my top three best movies of 2014. And having this in the top three best films of one of the best years for movies is a huge accomplishment. At number 4, be prepared for my next pick on this list, The Lion King. Yeah, Harry Thomas Pictures' favorite movie of all time. And yes, I will spoiler alert. I will review this movie in Harry Thomas's favorite Harry Thomas's birthday this Saturday. But yeah, I know yeah, spoiler alert, Lion King is the best Disney Renaissance era films, but it's just that the top three films are just some of the best movies I've ever seen. Yeah, the top three, so it's a little hard for the Lion King to be on the same level as the incoming top three, but thankfully Lion King is still high on the list because this movie is perfect. I don't know how people say this movie is overrated. Say that, oh, this movie has too much recognition. Oh, it's just a Hamlet and Land Before Time rip-off. Like, oh my god. And by the way, stop saying this movie is a Hamlet rip-off. Even as someone who actually is studying the Hamlet book in my literature class, I honestly will say that the Lion King and Hamlet are barely similar. The only thing that is similar between both movies is just the premise of, the evil uncle killing the father who is the former king just so he can be king, and he's an abusive king, and and that's it. I mean, in Hamlet they don't even show the father. They don't even show the father die. They don't show the evil uncle killing the father, and Simba is nowhere near as selfish as Hamlet is. Even when Hamlet, I'll talk more about it in my Lion King review. I'll say more of my thoughts on this film in my initial Lion King review that I'm able to do. But I'll just get the best things out of the way, like the things on why I love this movie so much. So yeah, this movie. Where do I even get started with this? First of all, the animation is breathtaking. The animation is just beautiful and breathtaking, even for 1994 standards. And this movie, despite having an entire cast of animals, this movie manages to be very deep and very powerful as it's about it touches upon so many things, like just so many everything everything. The story is very deep, profound, emotional. It gives you every single emotion you can think of. Like when you're sad, you're happy, you're laughing, you feel scared. There's just so much here, and this has the best 2D animation I've ever seen. Either this or Spirited Away. I think they're both tied. And this movie features every single characters I love. Like Simba, Mufasa, Timon, Pumbaa, Nala, Sarabi, Zazu. But the best character in the film to me has to be Scar, one of the greatest villains of all time here. I mean, Scar is just evil, just pure evil. He's scary. like he's literally a cold-hearted monster who just killed Mufasa without any hesitation, and he literally sang what I consider the greatest villain song of all time. Be prepared. And yes, every single songs in this movie are just perfection. From the opening of Circle of Life to opening a Circle of Life to even the weakest of the songs. I just can't wait to the beginning. It's just one of the best Disney songs. Already mentioned Be Prepared, Hakuna Matata. Yeah, well, wonderful world. Yeah, which is a very inspirational song. And now people even like sing Hakuna Matata when they feel worried. Yeah. And Can You Feel the Love Tonight? My favorite non-villain song in the movie. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Yeah. And yeah, just so many others. And also, by the way, can we talk about the score here? Yeah, on reflection, I'm gonna say this right now. I think Lion King has the best. Lion King score is the greatest score ever put to film. Period. Like the scores in this movie are incredible. Like they're so iconic. And especially with the King of Pride Rock at the end, like dun, dun, dee, dun, dun, dee. Yeah, that shot. That's my favorite scene in the film with Simba climbing on Pride Rock. Just really gives, every time I see that scene, it just gives me goosebumps, man. Yeah. I actually might consider putting this as I'm actually starting to think about putting this as my second favorite Disney film of all time. Although I probably should rewatch it first. I might rewatch this first, and you'll know in my review if this becomes if this will go up higher in the list or not, or it's justified to be a number 4. Yeah, there's just 3 other films that I think edges out among this one, and now we get to the best of the best, some of the best films I have ever seen. At number 3, Zootopia. Try everything. Yes, I freaking love Zootopia. This movie is perfection. I mean, you can't literally replicate what does Zootopia think. Yeah, this is the best. This is the best animated movie 2016, and yes, this is to me the best animal movie ever made. Period. And yeah, so this movie makes me want to try everything in my life. I mean, I'm shocked that I did not review this movie. Because even last year we actually even got a Zootopia series called Zootopia Plus, which the more I think about it, the worse, the weaker it gets. And yes, we're getting a Zootopia 2. Thank God for that. And Zootopia 2 is one of my most anticipated movies of all time, for good reasons. And one reason is because of this masterpiece right here. This masterpiece right here. It's no longer my favorite movie of 2016, like what I thought for the longest time. I know I've been saying that this is my favorite movie of 2016, but now I would say my favorite movie 2016 would go to The Edge of 17. Yeah, I know Haley Steinfeld bias, but on rewatch of The Edge, when I rewatched Edge of 17 back in summer 2023, it just became my favorite movie of 2016. Yeah, topping Zootopia, but Zootopia comes very close. The Edge of 17 only edges out from Zootopia. But one thing I will say about Zootopia is that I think this is the best written anime film of 2016. I think this has the best story of 2016, and I think this is one of the best Disney stories I've ever heard. Yeah, the story in this movie is just excellent. It's just brilliant. It's clever. It actually feels realistic. This is, even if all the cast in this movie are animals, this is the most realistic Disney movie because of how deep, dark, and profound it is. So that tackles themes of prejudice, equality, and power. It has everything. It's like the directors are able to do research on real world situations and then just put all of their research into one movie and just make everything make the characters animal to make it feel unique to animation, to the medium of animation. and it just works perfectly. And this movie isn't afraid to be political. Yes, this is a very political movie filled with like nothing but politics, and I can't believe Disney isn't afraid to be political. And I mean, not in a way that there's political agenda. I mean, how dare that one user I heard, I forgot the name, say this movie is woke just because it's political. That is nonsense right there. And Julie Hobbs is my second favorite Disney protagonist of all time. Julie Hobbs is my second favorite Disney protagonist of all time. And I absolutely love everything about Julie Hobbs, especially with how cute she is. And Bellwether is the most underrated Disney villain. Yeah, I will never. I know Bellwether may be just a Disney twist villain, but she's more than just a twist villain. She actually has some great motivation, which I will get to at the end of in my initial Zootopia review. I will analyze Bellwether and her motives. I think Bellwether is I think Bellwether is unfairly judged just because she's one of the twist villains, and the ending is very powerful, especially with that Julie House speech. Yeah, can't wait to review Zootopia and talk about this masterpiece of a movie. And yeah, at number 2, Encanto. What else can I do? Yeah, Encanto comes in at number 2. Like, I didn't even think that this would be one of the best Disney movie. Yeah, out of all the Disney movies, this is the most surprising of them all. While I was always excited for Encanto, never in a million years would I have thought that Encanto was gonna be the best Disney movies. Was gonna like, I never thought that in a million years Encanto would be one of the best Disney movies, and here we are, Encanto being in second place because this movie is perfect, man. What a movie, man! I mean, everything about this movie. I mean, wow. I mean, now I did review it. Now Encanto is one of those rare Disney movies I reviewed, so I'll keep this a lot more brief. But yeah, I mean, what can I say about this movie? I mean, this feels like one of Disney's more independent films. And I absolutely love how they just stayed in one location. Like, having the movie be in the one location just makes the movie a lot more unique and fun. And yes, this movie is just wow. Yeah, the story may sound cliche on paper, but by execution, it's actually a very original story that actually has a reason for it to be told. Yeah, I know it's one of those fitting and cliched stories, but it's cliche at its best. Yeah, this is how you do cliche. I think I consider this to be cliche at its best. And yeah, this movie is very relatable because, I know a lot of people would relate to Mirabel when Mirabel doesn't fit with the large crowd. Where Mirabel doesn't fit with everyone else because she's the only one who's different. But it may seem like, most of the movies I see are like, oh, everyone else doesn't have powers while the main character has powers. This one is the opposite. All the characters have powers while Mirabel doesn't, and that's what makes her unique. Is that the fact that she doesn't have powers is a part of her powers. Is that she is actually very unique. And yes, and having just Mirabel just go on an adventure in the house, just in one casita, which, by the way, the gorgeous location just really makes this movie so entertaining, so profound, and it really has such deep messages. It's a very mature film, which is surprising because this movie is marketed to be like a just a simple, fun, harmless kiddie movie, but it's far more than that. And yeah, and even the supporting characters. Isabella would now be my favorite character in the movie. I know I'm biased because of Asha, I guess, but we'll see about that on rewatch. It's either Mirabel or Isabella, but right now I'm edging out on Isabella. And the songs, of course, the songs, all the songs are amazing. Like "Welcome to the Family," "Madrigal," to I forgot all the songs here. I haven't seen this in a while. But oh yeah, surface pressure. I'm the strong one. I'm not nervous. Yeah, I absolutely love how strong Luis and badass Luisa is, and also and also of course the iconic song "We Don't Talk About Bruno" to do the Oscar nominated song "Dos Orguitas." Orguitas. Yeah, which is probably emotional. And yes, this movie did make me cry as well. It is an emotional movie, and of course, my favorite song in the film. What else can I do? So yeah, this movie is just incredible, perfect. I mean, like pretty much everything you can think about. But it's not quite number one because I think you all know what it is. And my number one favorite Disney movie of all time is the Frozen 2. Yeah, my favorite movie of all time. I mean, what else is there to say that I have not even said yet? This movie is everything. I won't get into details since I don't have any more time for me to explain. But I'll just keep this brief. Yeah, this movie is just means a lot to me. This movie is just means so much to me. This movie is just everything. Yeah, I mean everything about this movie. The story is one of the best stories I've ever heard. I don't know if this has the best story I've ever heard, but it is right up there. This has the best characters ever. Anna and Elsa are the greatest fictional characters of all time. Period. This is the most gorgeous looking movie I've ever seen. This movie has the most photorealistic, gorgeous, beautiful animation I've ever seen. From the character designs to the setting. This movie has such deep themes and a very complex plot. Yeah, the plot is very complex and quite original, I should say. And the movie is very epic. Like this movie has such a is such massive in scale that really gets under your skin. All the intense moments really get under your skin. And this movie just makes me want to cheer and get on the edge of my seat, especially with all the action and this is some of the best songs. And all of the songs in this movie are the best songs of all time. From "Not to Found Other You'll Be Found" to "Do Some Things Never Change" to "Into the Unknown," which should have won Best Original Song to me. This will all make sense when I am older. Even if it's the weakest Frozen 2 song, still the best song ever. To "Lost in the Woods," the fan favorite Frozen 2 song. To "Show Yourself," the best Elsa song ever. To my favorite song in the film, "The Next Right Thing." I think that was the last song in the film, and the ending is perfect as well. With Anna becoming queen of Arendelle to Elsa like becoming queen of the forest. Yeah, it's just perfect, man. I will never understand why people hate on this movie. I don't just because this movie is a sequel doesn't mean it's automatically bad. I mean, come on, man. And how come people say that prefer that garbage Ralph Breaks the Internet over this movie? Yes, screw the haters for this movie. I will most certainly review this movie, redo my review of this movie, and it's gonna be my most ambitious review ever. So yeah, I am more than proud to call Frozen 2 my number one favorite Disney movie of all time. So that's it for my long video on my favorite Disney movies list. What are your favorite Disney movies of all time? And would you agree that Disney is the best animated studio? And yeah, comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my review on What's the next review? Oh yeah, on the part, and yeah, the part is my next review. So yeah, bye guys.